rotate your device because keep it. This is how it should appear. Hello viewers, this is attorney Naresh Gehi and welcome to the show today. Green Card with Gehi. Latest breaking news from the world of immigration. Public charge rule, unfortunately, we lost in the Supreme Court of the United States with the 5-4 decision, which means 5 judges said that the Trump administration was correct in having the public charge rule, and 4 judges dissented in connection with the rule. So sad for immigrants, but from February 24th, the rule is going to be effective. So what does it mean for people who have to apply for the green cards and who have taken public benefits? Number one, stop it as soon as possible, especially when it comes to Medicaid, government housing, or any government benefits. Consult an attorney, especially because it's going to be devastating, because immigration officers are going to have wide latitude in terms of granting or denying some of these cases, because we really don't know how the law is actually going to be implemented. But as time passes by, we will know how the law will actually be implemented by the United States Immigration and Citizenship Services. So number one, it's a very sad day for us that the public charge rule is going to be implemented soon. Now, which are the most common things that people what kind of benefits do people take? Number one is Medicaid. I mean, I believe it's so sad that immigrants cannot even go for Medicaid. So according to the Trump administration, it's better for people to die and suffer rather than going for Medicaid. Now remember, state law in connection with Medicaid says that if anybody who is eligible should be going for Medicaid. But now if you are applying for an immigration benefit, it's unfortunately going to cost you a lot. So therefore, my recommendation right now is try to make sure that you get off of Medicaid, because once if the rule is implemented, there may be dire consequences for people who are sponsoring their relatives. Now, the law does not go that far. It goes far beyond that. Now, suppose in case if you're sponsoring your relatives who are abroad, it applies to them too. The consulate officer is going to check whether there's a likelihood of the person becoming a public charge, which means he's going to look at your health, he's going to look at your medical file, he's going to look at everything to ensure that you're not going to be taking any public benefits in the United States. So the problem that we all are going to have in connection with this law is there is a strong likelihood there'll be a blatant abuse of discretion by immigration officers. There'll be an abuse of discretion by consulate officers. So let's wait and watch. But today's show is very important, especially Green Card with Gehi is important for people who want to get the news about immigration. So if you are sponsoring your relatives, it's better for you at this stage to go through any lawyer that you think to be you deem to be just and proper, particularly because the laws are changing dramatically every day. Things are not the same like before. People are going for immigration interviews. You're seeing a lot of denials. Immigration office is going to tell you that, well, you missed this document, you missed that document. And in some of these instances, I've also seen people being sent to immigration court. It's known as an NTA, wherein exactly your case has been denied and you have to go before the immigration judge, and either you exercise your rights before the judge or the judge may order you deported. So be very careful. You have to make sure that you look at everything under a microscope, especially when you're sponsoring your mother, your father, your brothers, your sisters, your spouse, your fiance. Because now, unfortunately, unlike the good old days, immigration is going to look at these cases, especially the public charge. They're going to look at the affidavit of support. They're going to look at assets, everything under a microscope. And then they are going to make a determination as to whether or not the beneficiary should be getting a green card. Imagine a situation wherein exactly a person got sick, doesn't have enough funds. So according to the Trump administration, it's better for you to be sick. And if you cannot afford it, it's unfortunately the word is that we cannot help you. That is not the right thing to do. Bottom line is that exactly we are human beings. There are certain basic needs which are a must, and I think that the decision of the Supreme Court is incorrect, and I respectfully disagree with the decision from the Supreme Court. And I hope that we have better days coming in immigration, because every day we are seeing the number of deportations are increasing, the number of denials are increasing. So my message to my viewers is that if you're out of status, if you're undocumented in the United States, try to become legal as soon as possible. And remember, this rule is going to be in effect from February 24th. So if you are applying for someone for a green card, especially your spouse, your fiance, or your parents, you can come in and see us. Doesn't matter where you live in the United States, we'll be happy to help you. This is Attorney Naresh Gehi from Gehi and Associates. The instant program is an attorney advertisement under the laws of the state of New York. Please share this video, because this is a very important video regarding the public charge. I'm just going to hit the bullet points again. Number one is try not to be on public benefits right now. Public benefits means taking Medicare, taking any government benefits, or taking any housing from the government. It's just going to come and bite you. So be careful about that. And secondly, the implementation date is February 24th. Immigration officers are going to look at the age, the health, the income levels of people very carefully. And it's not only in the United States, and even before the consulate. And if you need further information, it's info@gehilaw.com. You can email us, and we are open from Mondays until Saturdays. And next Wednesday, same time, same place. And don't forget to share this video, and it would be great if you could love or like this video. Thank you so much, folks. Love you all. We'll be back again next week.